All right, let's do it. It's Thursday, and in the spirit of yesterday, I had such a great time trading that Jack's trade yesterday with my son. I thought I'd do it again. This is a trade that I used to do a lot, and after yesterday, I'm trying to figure out why I don't trade it anymore. I should pick it back up. It's a really cool trade, and it's a really cool idea, and I'm just going to do another one of these today just to give further example on that bow effect and how you can create trades that are like super high probability in your favor where you can risk basically nothing for the majority of the risk graph. And even if you go down into get into the trouble, there's ways to get out of that as well. And here it is. I just put one on live, and this is basically the same trade I put on yesterday with my son, if you saw that video. Yesterday we did it on the XSP, which is the smaller, it's like 1/10 the size of the SPX. Today I went ahead and put one on with the regular SPX. So I'll just kind of monitor this throughout the day. I'm not going to sit here and just watch it tick by tick because this trade is a different setup than the credit spread trades we were doing before, like with the 0 DTE trades. This is just kind of a set it and then not forget it, but set it and partially forget it. Come back later, like check it every hour or so, or you can set an automatic stop exit point on it and just have it come out, take off automatically for your profit. But you can see right now we're up about 12 bucks. This trade from this point all the way up to the moon, there's the ability to lose 50 bucks if we wait until the final few minutes of expiration today. This is a 0 DTE trade, but the plan is to milk it out of here, see if we can get a little bit of a down move in here. There's $1,000 total at risk in this, and then in this tent area, there's up to like 950 bucks if we can land in the tent at this area between these two goalposts there. And I usually don't expect or count on that happening. If it gets close, I may let it just go. Or if we're above, there's a couple of adjustments I can do to this trade to bring this blue line up above the 0 line. And if I'm able to do that and get this blue line up a good amount, say like 50 bucks or so, maybe even 25 bucks above the 0 line, so that the worst case scenario from this point up would be a profit of 25 bucks to 50 bucks. If I'm able to do that adjustment, I may just wait and let it settle and see if we get lucky and it comes down here and can land in the pocket. Otherwise, if I have the same kind of position I have right at this moment, which is a $50 loss if it expires anywhere on this blue line right here, I'm looking to take a profit out of this definitely before the end of the day. Okay, so this is the trade. This is a real money account, a real live trade, and it's 8:45 California time. So I just put this on. I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit and boil, or what do you call it? Ruminate, slow cook, and I'll check it like every 30 minutes or so, every hour. And again, I can take this off manually. I'm not going to set an automatic exit order at this point. I'm going to wait to see what happens with this, but I may wind up later on in the day setting an automatic profit target to get out of it. You can see with this bow, this magic bow that we talked about yesterday, like in here, you can see we have a profit potential of about like 100 bucks, and this will continue to rise throughout the day. So we're just kind of on wait and see mode on this, and I'll go ahead and just pause the video and come back later.
20 minutes later.
All right. Okay, here we go. It's about 9 o'clock now. It's been about 30 minutes since I checked in last, and there's a little bit of a down move in the SPX, so I took advantage of that and I made a little quick Kung Fu Ninja adjustment to raise up this line here. If you remember, before we were positioned like this, and worst case scenario from here all the way up was that we would lose 50 bucks if we let this trade go to expiration, like right into the last final moments of the day. But there was a little bit of a down move, so I took this Kung Fu Ninja adjustment. Hiya! And we did this, which raised the that blue line up right there. And you can see that now in the worst case scenario, no matter what happens, is we'll make 15 bucks. So that's a nice base to work off for the rest of the day. And we'll see if we can pump some more profits out of this, get like 25 to 50 bucks. We'll see. All right, so that's it for this one. I'll check back in on this trade like another 30 minutes to an hour. And if anything changes, I'll make an update video and clue you in.
2 hours later.
All right, here we go. This is, it's about 10:30 now. Pacific Coast time, and we've had a continued move down the SPX. So you can see this position is showing a profit right now, thanks to our magic hump, our magic bow, showing a profit of, well, it's fluctuating around, but it's around 50 bucks. So I'm going to set an automatic exit order to get out at just over 50. I guess I could start there, see if I can get 70. I probably won't. I'll have to come back a bit. So let's just see what happens here. So I'll say, come Confirm and send. Okay, there you can see it working. It's I'm asking 55. It's at 27, so I'll probably have to come in here. Let's see what I need to do to get it at about 55. So that's 55. Make $50 or so. Let's see, confirm and send. Confirm and send. Okay. Still quite a ways away from there. I'm just going to let this sit here and work. And I'll check back into it in like about 30 minutes or so. All right. See you in a few minutes.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so we just got filled on that. We closed down the trade. I had made one more little minor tweak to the price to get different pricing. Here's where the trade was right before we closed it down. You can see it's showing a profit of like around $70. So I just tweaked the automatic exit order to see if I can get a little bit more out of it and walk away with $75. So that's the trade. That's the end of it. That's all she wrote. And we wound up with $75 on that one. Super low maintenance, low stress trade. And the real takeaway, at least for me with this trade, is the power of that magic hump. The magic bow. Like if you go back and look at this trade at the beginning and then right after that first adjustment, fancy tricky kung fu karate move. You can see that to the uneducated trader's eye, you'd be wondering, what the heck is this guy doing? This isn't going to make any money. It's just flat. This guy is a total freaking idiot. This is the dumbest trade I've ever seen. But little do they know, we have a trick up our sleeve, and it's called the magic bow. So that's it for this one. Hopefully I've done a okay job here at explaining this bow and how it works and why it's so cool and why I love these trades so much. And if you're interested in learning more about this trade, I was thinking, this is a trade I used to do a lot, and the basic version of it is super simple, but there's also a lot of really other cool kind of kung fu ninja type of moves you can make on this to adjust, change, morph, transform it. And I was thinking that if there's enough people interested, I mean, I'll put together like a really quick little training on just kind of the nuts and bolts of this trade, exactly how to set it up, how to manage it, the tweaks, the tricks, and all that good stuff. So if this is something that you'd be interested in me doing a deeper dive on and going into the kind of the nitty-gritty step-by-step details, just leave a comment below in the comment section. And if there's enough interest, maybe I'll just dedicate a couple of videos to doing a deep dive into this sucker, teaching how I set them up, manage them, my fancy dancy tricks, the kung fu ninja moves, and all that jazz. So if you're interested in that, just leave a comment below in the comment section, or you can just reach out to me, go ahead and email me. And the best way to get a hold of me through email is just go over to my website. I'll leave a link to my website in the description below. Head on over there and just sign up for my free email newsletter. When you sign up for that, you'll get a welcome email from me. Just reply back to that welcome email. Say, hey, what's up? Teach me the kung fu moves, and I'll get back to you and we'll go from there. All right, that's it for this one. See you next time.